What's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk, and we just witnessed the best comeback in NFL history, the largest comeback in NFL history by the Minnesota Vikings. Unbelievable. Down 33-0, and they find a way to win it in overtime, 39-36. What a game. Well, if you were a Vikings fan, this was not a very fun first half, but this was like it's like the Colts controlled the first half and then the Vikings controlled the second. This was such a fun game to watch. It's just no one thought there was any chance going into the second half that the Vikings would win this game. And great defense plus great offense is the way they did it. And let's get started with the score summary. So the Colts, they get 17 points in the first quarter. And 20 in the first, and they get 20 to start the second. This is a team who has been one of the worst offensive teams this year, besides the Broncos and the Texans. And they managed to put up 33 points in the first half today. They would start with a field goal in their first drive. Then there would be a blocked punt recovered by the Colts. They would take it to the house, make it 10-0. Then Matt Ryan would throw a touchdown pass to Deion Jackson to make it 17-0. Then the Colts would score again with a 28-yard field goal to make it 20-0. Then a 49-yard field goal to make it 23-0. Then a pick six, Julian Blackmon with a 17-yard interception return. Then the extra point is good, 30-0. And then to finally tap it off, they make a 27-yard field goal. A lot of field goals, 33-0. Then in the third quarter, with 8 minutes to go, the Vikings finally score. Kirk Cousins throws a touchdown pass to KJ Osborne. He had a great game from 2 yards, make the extra point. But the Colts, they're not done scoring yet. They make a 52-yard field goal, and now it's 36-7. Then C.J. Ham has a 1-yard rushing touchdown, 36-14. Then Kirk Cousins, to start the fourth quarter with 12 minutes left, Kirk Cousins throws a 8-yard touchdown pass to Justin Jefferson, 36-21. Then Kirk Cousins throws a 1-yard touchdown pass to Adam Thielen, 36-28. Now, the next couple of drives, the Vikings get a chance to potentially tie the game up. They get stopped on a 4th and 15, and the ball goes back to the Colts. Now, but the Vikings would manage to end up stopping the Colts. They get the ball back, and first play of the drive, a screen pass to Dalvin Cook, and he takes it to the house for 64 yards. Then Kirk Cousins would throw on the 2-point conversion, Kirk Cousins would throw a pass to T.J. Hawkinson, and they would tie it up. We'd go to overtime. The Colts managed to stop the Vikings, and on their first drive, the Colts got the ball. The Vikings stopped them with about a minute and 50 seconds, and the Vikings get the ball at not even the 20-yard line, about the 18, 17-yard line, drove down the field, set the kicker Greg Joseph up for a 40-yard field goal, knocked it through, and the Vikings had the largest comeback in NFL history. Matt Ryan, we're going to get to the game leaders. And the craziest thing is, guess who was the quarterback for the Colts? Matt Ryan. Always people make fun of him about that Super Bowl performance, being down 28-3. Would have been crazy if they were down 28-3 on 33-0. People are still going to clown Matt Ryan for this. And he didn't have that great of a game. It was all, I think it was, I think a lot of defense and special teams happening. There was a fourth, the Vikings in the first half, they faked it on, there was multiple fourth downs that the Vikings did not make that would set the Colts up for field goals. They had a pick six, they had a touchdown on a block, so This wasn't really an offensive game for the Colts. They had 2 touchdowns that weren't offense. I'll give it to them. They did have one touchdown that was on the offense, and then they hit, what was it, maybe 5 field goals, and about 2 of them was because they got in range because the Vikings set them up on a 4th and 1. Let's get in the game leaders. Matt Ryan was 19 for 33 with 182 passing yards and 1 touchdown. Kirk Cousins was 34 for 54 with 460 passing yards, 4 passing touchdowns. Did throw 2 interceptions, though. Rushing yards, Zach Moss for them had 24 carries, 81 yards. Dalvin Cook had 17 carries and 95 yards. Pittman had 10 receptions, 60 yards, and KJ Osborne was the leader in receiving yards for the Vikings. 10 receptions, 157 yards, and 1 touchdown. Let's get to the full box score. In this one, we already talked about Dalvin. Deion Jackson had 13 carries and 55 yards. Then for the Vikings, Justin Jefferson had 12 receptions, 123 yards, 1 touchdown. Dalvin Cook had 4 receptions, 95 yards. What a game from Dalvin Cook. He had 95 rushing yards. He had 95 receiving yards. Great game for Dalvin Cook. He probably was the player of the game, in my opinion. He did it all. Rushing, had a 40-yard run, had that 64-yard touchdown pass to tie it up. So what a game by Dalvin Cook. Even Adam Thielen was playing great. 3 receptions, 41 yards, 1 touchdown. TJ Hawkinson had 3 receptions, 33 yards, and the big catch for the 2-point conversion. Yeah, so, and then for any other big receiving, Woods had 1 reception and 36 yards for the Colts, so that wasn't really it. Jonathan Taylor got hurt in this one. He would miss the rest of the game. What a comeback by the Vikings, man. This was, there was 2 fumbles. Dalvin Cook fumbled, and they lost it. Sullivan recovered a fumble. That was a big fumble to get the Vikings the ball back. And there was a lot of fumbles for the Colts. They only lost 1, and they recovered 3 of them. But yeah, this was a great game. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on this game. This was a great one. Great comeback. The greatest comeback in NFL history. This is the biggest comeback in NFL history in season games, playoff games, Super Bowl history. What a win for the Vikings. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on the game, and peace out.